My great-grandfather, M.T. Grandy, settled here in 1877, was one of the very first settlers in this valley. He came from Norway. Eventually, when the Homestead Act came about, a lot of people would come and take out a homestead, and of course, as you know, most of them would go broke. So then they'd end up working for Martin Grandy, and so that's how the ranch got started. Being on this property as the fourth generation means a lot to me, and it, as I look back on the sacrifices that the previous generations have had to make all this possible, it just is kind of mind-boggling. I started working for my uncle when I got out of college. We got married in 72, and we were working on the ranch then, but I got hurt in 85, so it wasn't that many years. It was in the 10th of January, and it was below zero. I was loading hay on a semi, and was on an open tractor with no cab. The valve malfunctioned, and the bale went to the top and fell down on top of me. I'm lucky to have survived that, because it should have killed me. It didn't. I knew immediately that my legs were not functional, but then there wasn't anything to do but wait on the tractor until help arrived. My wife, June, had just become an EMT, so I was her first call. Went to Harleton first, and they got me stabilized a little while there, and then flew me to Billings. And then I spent quite a little time, about a month in the hospital in Billings to let things heal a bit, and then another month in rehab to try to learn how to live again. I was 37 years old when I got injured. There were some people after my accident that said there was no way I'd be able to run the property, one of which was my uncle that I worked for. I suppose being a hard-headed Norwegian, that was just a little added impetus to make sure I was going to do it. I felt like I would keep doing what I'm doing. I just didn't figure out how. That took a while. And it took a lot of help from various other people, including my wife, and the kids were pretty little. They helped me through it as well. You have to look at things differently. It forces you to do that. And okay, are we going to be able to do this or not? Well, I figured out that yes, I am, and this is how. It gives me a sense of worth to the operation to still be able to do that. And it all helps out in one way or another, as well as helping my psyche. It was hard for me because I'd always been the boss, and if I wanted to do something, I could just go do it. And all of a sudden, okay, now you can't do that anymore. And that used to bug the heck out of me. It can be hard to ask for help. I've been at it long enough now that I've decided, well, most people are willing to help. In fact, they like to help. I think it makes them feel better as well. I don't know what my accident made me any more tough, but it made me focus on the things that are really more important. Do what you can as far as the ranch is involved, and take care of the family as well. Really, all I ever wanted to do was run the ranch, and that part hasn't changed.